Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have my BOXYCHARM unboxing for June. As you can tell, I already have my full face of makeup on, which is a bit different than usual. So what I'm gonna do is just jump into the tutorial, and as I'm putting the products on, I will tell you about them just like I would when I show it to you and then put them on. But this kind of, I'm hoping, will be a little bit of a time saver. So this month's box is Caribbean Queen. I know I'm late posting this. Being on vacation for a week kind of threw off my schedule. I literally got this box in the mail the day that we were leaving for Florida, so I didn't have a chance to film with it. So I figured I'd go ahead and still do a look. I know this palette you guys have probably seen a lot of looks with, but I really wanted to use it, so I figured why not. So before I get into the tutorial, I do want to show you the one item that doesn't go on my face, which is this product right here, which is the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. It's from the brand Sol de Janeiro. I believe that's how you pronounce it. But yes, I've never tried this before, but it smells amazing. It smells like a really luxurious, like coconutty tropical lotion. So I'm excited to try this out, and if I like it, I can purchase a full size. This is more of like a travel size. But yeah, I think that's a really cool item to include because I'll get to test it out. So let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial. I'll tell you about the products as I use them, and then I'll do a recap at the end with the prices. Okay, so first up we have this 3-piece Luxie brush set. It comes with a foundation brush, highlighting brush, and a powder brush. I'm going to kind of just use these for different purposes. I'm using the foundation brush to add a little bit of contour. It just kind of seemed like a thinner brush. It got the job done, but it was a little fluffy for contour. I don't know that I would use it for foundation either. Next up, I'm trying the powder brush for my blush. Honestly, this would be a great brush for just using some setting powder under the eyes, but it worked for blush too. And then of course the highlighting brush I'm using for my highlighter. This works, but I personally prefer a bit of a fluffier highlighting brush. Now on to the star of the box, which is the Alamar Cosmetics Reina del Caribe palette. I'm starting off with the shade Cocoa Taxi, and I'm just running this all through the crease as well as on the outer corner. And I'm really layering it up so that that orange stands out. And zooming in. Next up is the shade Tropico, and I'm just running this through the crease but trying to stay a bit lower than that original light orange shade so that it'll kind of fade up from a darker orange to a lighter orange. I'm also going to pack this on the outer corner of the lid. Then I'm dipping back into Cocoa Taxi and just kind of blending to make sure I'm not losing that lighter orange shade. With a very small tapered brush, I'm going into Cafecito and just darkening up that outer corner a bit. And then I'm dipping back into Tropico and kind of blending over the top because I didn't want to lose that orange tone. Now I'm just cutting out the crease of half the eye with my Tarte Shape Tape. And now with a wet flat brush, I'm going into the shade El Malecon, and I'm just filling in that cut crease area. And I am switching over to a more tiny tapered brush to really make sure I get a precise line at the top. Then back into Tropico with that fluffy brush, and I'm just kind of blending out those outer edges. And with a tiny little brush, I'm going into La Costa, and I'm just adding this as the inner corner highlight. And with a flat angled brush that I sprayed with setting spray, I'm going into Celia and just lining the lower lash line with a really thick line. This is a gorgeous color. Then with the pencil brush, I'm mixing Cocoa Taxi and Tropico and just running that underneath it so that orange kind of ties into the top. And now I'm just using my Tarte Sex Kitten liner to do a wing. Next up for the box is this Jante Blue pencil liner. I got the shade Charcoal. It's kind of a dry pencil. I tried rubbing it on my hand to warm it up and that didn't really work. I'm trying to put it through the waterline, but as you can see, it doesn't really show up. Then just adding a coat of mascara to the top and bottom lashes before we move on to the fake lashes, which were also included in the box. These are from the brand Baddington. It's the Monroe Silk Lashes. These are some nice lashes. And to finish off the look, I'm using the Ofra liquid lipstick that was included in the box. This is the shade Verona. This is a very gorgeous deep nude shade. I absolutely love this color. And that's it. So this is the finished look using all the products from the box. All right, right, so let's go over the prices for everything. So the star of the box obviously was the palette from Alamar Cosmetics. That retails for $28. You've got the 3-piece Luxie brush set. This retails for $42. The Brazilian Bum Bum Cream, let's see if this tells me. So this is $10 for this size, this travel size component. This liner, Rhum Jante Bleu, this is $5. It looks like maybe there could have been 2 different colors because it shows 2 here. I obviously got the charcoal, which I'm not really that thrilled about because I don't really like gray pencil, but it's included in the box, so I don't mind. Then there's the lashes from Baddington. This is the Monroe Silk Lashes. This retails for $28. And last but not least, the liquid lipstick from Alamar Cosmetics. And this one retails for $21, and I love this color. So overall, I have to say, I think this is probably one of my favorite boxes. I absolutely love that pretty much everything I got is an item I could use on the face. My least favorite item is probably the pencil, just because I tried to at least use it in my waterline, but it's kind of like a drier pencil. It really doesn't work in the waterline at all, and I don't really use pencils on my lid, so really waterline is my preferred option. So that's kind of like a waste to me. I really do love the palette. I loved the colors that I used. I did want to try to use a bunch of the different colors, and I can still see a bunch of other looks I could do with the palette, even though at first when I saw the palette I thought I was going to be kind of limited by how many different times I could use it, but I can see some different more like a 2 shadow or 3 shadow looks that I could pull off and would still be really pretty, but I really wanted to use this kind of greenish gold shade a lot. So I love this color on the lower lash line. I think that would be beautiful all over the lid. So I'm happy with it. And if you didn't get it in BoxyCharm and you were curious about it, I would recommend purchasing it. I think it's a good palette. All right guys, so that's all for this month's BoxyCharm unboxing and try on. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.